as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Sogard backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Settling in now, Gene Segura. His career numbers in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Segura is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage, without question. 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
One ball, no strikes to count. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Navarez has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in now for the Brewers, Ryan Braun. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Ryan.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that's out number 1. Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is there. 2 gone. Striding in, Orlando Garcia will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Arcia.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That evens it up. 1-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Here's Didi Gregorius as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And the pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola.
Batting up.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. 1 out, nobody on. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Striding into the box, Roman Quinn.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Brandon Woodruff. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Eric Sogard will be next. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 7.
Here's Eric Sogard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the 3rd. And that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Full count now, 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. So striding forward now, Jay Bruce. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he sat down on strikes, 2 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Scott Kingery would be next. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in, Scott Kingery. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now batting. Shortstop. Didi Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the 0-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking. Very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bruce giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. 0-1 the count.
Hiura.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first
out.
A ball and no strikes.
Mo.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. So here now's the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Line drive to left. Oh, and he botches it. Throw into second.
Now batting, the center fielder, Roman Quinn.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late, and he's safe. So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is high. The throw behind the runner to second. A man at third with 1 away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. 3-0 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Here's the 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now batting, the first
into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. On a line, that's a base hit.
the left fielder, number 9.
Into the box, Jay Bruce. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Bruce.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Gene Segura standing in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Chopper to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Braun now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Left fielder.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Stepping up now, Omar Narvaez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Omar.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Bouncer up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And right into the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Line toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
The center fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Brock Holt is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Brock Holt.
This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Digging in, Eric Sogard. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ground ball right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Alex Claudio is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Brewers,
Roman Quinn will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Claudio has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Roman Quinn becomes the first out of the inning. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded by Sogard. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Arcia gloves it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired.
The traditional 7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the inning now, trying to pick things up where he left off. Christian Yelich, a hit and 2 tries for him so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1-1 the count. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keston Hiura. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In tied at 93, ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
To the plate now, Ryan
The left
Braun.
fielder, number 8.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. New inning set to get underway. Digging in one. Once again, Jay Bruce. He singled his last time up.
Jay Bruce.
He's set. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with the 4-run lead.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Gene Segura.
J.P. Fireisen is on the pitch here in the 8th
now
with nobody out.
Number 76, J.P.
At the plate now, Gene Segura.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And a fairly easy play there as he'll back up a step to put this away for the second out. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on you.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Narvaez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Orlando Arcia waits on deck. And that's in there, 3-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Real Muto gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Navarez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Avisail Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Avisail Garcia.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Arcia ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores, and it's now a 5-2 ball game.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogar.
And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Jed Jerko will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Brewers, number 5, Jed Jerko.
Too low, 1-0. The tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Jerko playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
High in the air out to center field. Quinn is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 gone now and the Brewers have half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he takes strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Hit to short. Gregorius is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Josh Hader enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Hader incident for Philadelphia. Number 12, Neil Walker.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fouled away. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 2-2. Here it is. Hit in the air out to left field. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out.
Roman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
He's going.
Now both runners on the move. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. First and second here with nobody out. And the runners again are off here. The bunt attempt is popped up. Well, this is a foul ball, says the home plate umpire. At the plate, Bryce Harper. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Right.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 9.
First pitch on its way. Jay Bruce is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fouled off. 2 out, bases loaded. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So striding in, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. He's set and the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Batting, second baseman.
Now the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Fastball just inside. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
The first baseman.
At the plate, Justin Smoke. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses downstairs for a ball 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
Caught off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1 on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez.
Omar.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Narvaez.
It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Phillies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Aaron Nola pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Crawford.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
First pitch, 107.
And it's fouled away. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. Two balls and two strikes to Crawford. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. deGrom is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mets, the center fielder, Brandon.
Now here's the pitch.
Nimmo.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's under it. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 6.
Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch.
Inside.
McNeil manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Here it is, the 3-0. Bases are empty, one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Cueto's ready. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Hey!
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next.
Batting
For
fourth,
every pitcher, you'd like to
second
get through that
baseman,
first inning. 1, 2, 3. 2-out single.
Cano.
Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Alonso leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up Buster Posey.
Leading
In
off the
previous
gun.
duels with DeGrom, he's 4 for 14. He also
Buster
has 1 home run.
Posey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Posey, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Nimmo is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to the right side. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that retires the side.